Uh, I'm happy I pray for the sun, cause love got me. I feel like a one, got my diamonds on the day. It was super fun. He's down to my weather to the grid. No fast, we don't fly, so I'm level to the grid. Like, it's really fun, I don't play to the grid. Like, pussy so fun. And go to trouble with me. I'm holding like tree side, looking at the street. My clothes to get split, all that help to eat. We got fish scared, looking like a rookie cat in deep. My body was a cookie, look go back in 50. Man, this basic smoking, yeah, looking like a rookie cat.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The emotion energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Must win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to sit in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when...
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chain.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire book moving forward.
From the gun, the ground game. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties but know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical to get to that running back.
The sure hands, it's Moore. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kicker is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that drive. He'll bring it out. It's Wiley. He's down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Catch in the middle. It's what they finally get to him. But what a play there to pick a first down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrap and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all in college football. You find that dude at the quarter spot, it takes you from good to great. You've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go positive yardage.
The Bulldogs with a set short to keep this drive moving. The RPO finally to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down.
When this offense do, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
And he'll jump rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football. When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage, go on to the next down, no harm, no foul.
They could have used a little bit more there. Up of 3, it's 3rd and 7. Georgia going up tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Got enough space. Touchdown Bulldogs. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Gets open down the middle. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice game.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
They'll leave it with him. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Randolph. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Hurricanes! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Makes the grab. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. gets into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Complete to the left. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Going to swing it on second down. Fires left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. It's got
wide open on the right. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Let's it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Randolph. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
no doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Back to pass. Looking to take a shot. Caught at the 25. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Buys a little time. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Power football with the run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Finds his man. It's Moore. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Miami! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Georgia going up tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to run it. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Moving out to the right. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down and run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Quickly to the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Quarterback moving. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. That'll close the gap to 14. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Wiley. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect them is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snagged in the middle, it's Kane. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down...
Makes the grab down the left side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. That Miami offense back onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now as the whole playbook's open, the defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Firing to the right, complete.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he could hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And the Hurricanes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it! And he will score! puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Mountain West this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Utah State proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Aggies team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. A busy day in the Mountain West and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Good timing on the quick out.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing this.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Dogs are in the hurry-up. Wants to keep it in the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance.
There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
The Canes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the fourth quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Finds the tight end. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now on first down from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Man, let that thing rip. How about this guy? Almost 450 yards on the day. He's been throwing it early.
Oh, he's got some space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Georgia. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
These 2-minute situations are what every quarterback dreams of, right? It doesn't matter what's happened in the game up to this point. You've got a situation, you've got an opportunity now where you can drive your offense down the field, down by 1 score late in the game, and score a touchdown to steal this thing and win it. This is what playing the position is all about.
They just keep firing. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not much time left, but the offense has a shot to end this one in regulation. They're working that left side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, there's no doubt where the quarterback's going to be looking in this 2-minute situation trailing in this game. Tonight, time and time again, he has been feeding the...
Touchdown, Miami! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wiley. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Finds his tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fakes the grab on the left. He's got enough for the 1st down, and he's out of bounds. 16 seconds left to get something done. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's going to take off. Turns it on at midfield. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. Throws into the middle of the field. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the ranking.